Hey guys, it's been a while since we've done anything like this, but Rayman Legends finally was released about, what, a week or two ago?
Yeah, somewhere around there. I have to take a look at the date, but I don't
And
remember.
me and Alex have both played and beaten it,
And
and oh my god, was that a game.
it's one of those once in a generation games that you'll probably never see for a long time.
Alright, so before we have to talk about the delay, because we never did mention it on this channel.
Oh God, that sucked.
It was supposed to come out in like February. The game was done, and they delayed it because Zombie U didn't sell very well. And
Right.
so Ubisoft was like, we can't release a game on the Wii U, so they multi-consoled it,
And it's funny because the
which
Wii U version
sucked.
sold the most.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, at
But
least they got extra sales.
yeah, me and Alex bought the Wii U version because, well, one, I felt like I had to, and two, I think the Wii U version has the most content.
Yeah, it really does. And it feels like it was built for the Wii U with the controls just feeling damn near perfect. Well, then again, it was developed for the Wii U, so it makes sense.
And it's got the Murphy stages, which are,
Well, they're okay. Just the CPU can be damn near
but
retarded sometimes.
yeah, I know, but those levels feel like they were built specifically for Wii U.
Well, also the PlayStation Vita version has them too, so it's like you don't have to worry about the tablet, so it's pretty cool, I guess. And for those who have
Yeah,
the
but
Vita version, apparently there's a patch coming out. I'm not sure when, but sometime before the end of the year that will fill in the missing levels for
if
those.
I had a Vita, I would get Legends on it just so I have a really good game to play on the go. Because Legends is, I never, I'll be honest with you, I haven't played Origins yet.
Me neither, but speaking of Origins, they added 14 levels from Origins in the game, HC remastered because of the delay. So there's no point in getting Origins, I guess.
Basically, but um, plot wise, nothing happens in this game.
You're supposed to save the teensies from the nightmares, and that's about it.
But really, if you play Rayman Legends for its plot, you're retarded. I'm sorry.
See, there's only one scene that has dialogue in English, and everything else, screw it. It's all about the
I'm
gameplay
pretty
here.
sure that's the opening too, and I don't even remember the opening.
I remember it. It's that weird freaking thing that blows the bubbles. Might as well just be drugs. Just saying something about nightmares, and then Murphy just kind of goes and wakes up Rayman, and that's when the game begins.
Oh my god, the game just it graphically it's fucking gorgeous.
I saw the.
Like I've never seen a prettier 2D game. It's just oh my god.
It's been a while, but then you go back to Origins on PS3 and 360, and it's like, ugh, no.
Legends looks so much better than Origins.
Even though it's all like 2D graphical art, it has like a 3D look to it in some cases.
It looks almost like a painting come to life. It's hard to explain.
If you play it, you know what we're talking about. And let's just start with the gameplay. Now, holy balls, this destroys any recent Mario game that is 2D in the last 7 years.
A comparison, we've got, speaking of Wii U, we got New Super Mario Bros. U and Rayman Legends. I will play Rayman Legends 100 times over before I start New Super Mario Bros. U again.
Oh yeah, I can jump into
Rayman
Legends, no problem.
Legends is just, oh my god. It controls a lot better. It doesn't feel as stiff as Mario U. I don't know if it's just me. Mario U feels kind of stiff.
It feels like what Mario should have been. I mean, except for the
Legends is
punching.
just. What's cool about Legends 2 is it's really fast, almost like a Sonic game. It's really fast paced.
So it's got a bit of both. You got the Mario style platforming with like a bit of speed, so it works.
It's nowhere near as fast as Sonic, but you get if you played like actually almost like Mario World or something like that.
You can also speed run the game in certain sections, so that's awesome to have, especially the scripted events where you have to chase something down and all this crazy crap is happening around you. You're like, this is so awesome, but I don't care if I just have to hold right to win. I mean, this isn't a Sonic game, but you know what I mean.
If you have played something like I don't know if you have, Alex, but Rayman 1, the very first Rayman game on the PS1 back in like 95, 96.
Hmm.
That game was 2D side scroller too, but it
Not,
was really hard. I mean, really hard.
I'd have to play. I remember playing it for like 5 minutes, and I was just like, eh.
This controls well. This feels a lot more fun than the original Rayman. I played the original Rayman recently. I couldn't get into it again.
I can see why.
Legends is just so much better. It's probably the best Rayman game ever made.
When it comes to control, it is probably the best I've seen a platformer because just the right amount of speed, you have weight to the character, and when it comes to combat, you can hit in almost all directions except for down while you're running. Otherwise, you'll just dive bomb into oblivion. But it works. I don't know, and you can have a little like hovering ability, so I'm like, thank God for that.
Did you play as any characters besides Rayman? I never switched. I was always Rayman or a different costumed Rayman.
There are so many characters. I mean, there's four types of characters. You got Rayman, the barbarian girl. You have Glowbox,
The frog,
and
Glowbox, yeah.
minion,
And then a Toonsy.
or whatever the hell they're called. Teensy, Toonsy, whatever the hell they're called.
Whatever. But I always played as Rayman or a costumed Rayman. I never played as any other because I didn't see the point.
I mean, it's for multiplayer. That's probably it. So yeah, I always either pick Rayman, Mario Rayman, or the Blue Rayman.
At some point, Alex, the multiplayer.
Oh, I played the multiplayer a little bit. It works really good. I mean, you can punch each other, kind of like how you can screw each other over in New Super Mario Bros. U.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, like you can punch each other. You could just knock it. Well, I wouldn't say like pick each other up, but you could just like frickin' build up a punch and knock them across the.
Is there online
stage.
for Legends?
Huh?
Is there online for Legends?
Well, not online multiplayer like you would think in the levels, but there's that Kung Foot thing. I don't know what that is about. We haven't tried it yet. I'm pretty sure that's the only multiplayer.
Rayman Legends has one of the coolest things I've ever seen, which is the music levels.
Oh, I remember that Castle Rock I remember playing the demo of it at a GameStop before it got delayed. I was just like, this game, man.
The song's Black Betty, but it's one of the coolest things I have ever seen.
I haven't smiled at a game's mechanics in a long time. That made me go, yes, this is so awesome. Then there's other levels like Symphony. It's like a symphonic nightmare.
Dragon Force 1, I think is what it's called, like Dragon Force, something like that.
That was cool.
That one is epic.
Frankie is a terrible person. He hasn't gotten to the final world yet, and that world has a new music level, and then they add some other things in.
It's weird because it's really not the final world is the world before it. That's just more like an extra world because the final boss is in the world before it.
Which is kind of confusing. So it's like, yeah. And also, there is a character you can unlock if you get all 700 little teensies.
I think it's like a golden teensy or something like that. I think it's a golden teensy or something along those lines.
I'd have to look, but geez, that's a lot of teensies and a lot of gameplay hours to put into it. But you know what? I don't mind it.
It's been, I'd say, almost since Arkham City that I've enjoyed a game this much.
Arkham City was amazing, but we'll do something on that.
This is a video about Arkham City. This is about
Rayman Legends.
Yeah, Arkham City. There has not been a game I have enjoyed this much.
I mean, I've had my enjoyment, but when it comes to platformers, this is the best one in a long time because the Mario ones are just eh. The recent 2D Sonic platformers are just no. 3D ones.
Lost World is really good though.
I can't wait for that. So we got our 2D platformer of the generation. Now we need our 3D platformer of the generation. Well, technically,
I still say it's going to be Generations.
Yeah, technically we already had ours, so yeah, Generations is our favorite. So anyway, that kind of leads up. Should you get the game, Rayman Legends?
Why don't you have Rayman Legends already if you have a Wii U? I'm just saying.
If you have a Wii U, get that version. If you have a Wii U, an Xbox, and a PS3 like I do and Frankie does, just go with the Wii U version.
Get the Wii U.
The controls.
I mean, if your only option is the PlayStation 3 version, I would get the PlayStation 3 version. I wouldn't get it on the Xbox because, I don't know, 2D platformers don't seem to work as well on an Xbox controller.
Nah, they really don't. I mean, with Rayman, I always use the thumbstick because you can go all 360 directions.
Or get the Vita version. The Vita version.
That seems.
I've heard is actually really good too.
Oh, speaking of more control, the water levels. I usually hate water levels, but the control for this game and the water levels is so good.
Magical.
You
And
just
the
hold the
boss
run
fight.
button and you control any direction you want without pushing extra buttons.
The boss fights are some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like, there's a giant Mexican wrestler.
That was weird. Should we
The
spoil the
final
songs,
boss.
or should we not spoil the songs?
I don't. The only one I know is Black Betty off the top of my head. So. Oh, and Eye of the Tiger.
Oh god, that was hilarious. So, but dude, when you get to the last world, your eyes will hurt. Just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta get to that. I haven't played the game in a couple days. I don't know why.
Well, why aren't you playing? I was just playing it about 15 minutes ago.
Honestly, though, I honestly thought my game of the year was going to be Tomb Raider, but no, this is my game of the year so far. And unless Arkham Origins can beat this, which I don't think it will, this will be game of the year for me.
Really?
It might be, unless Pokemon or Arkham Origins or Sonic can beat this, which I honestly don't think they will right now, except for maybe Sonic. Because Sonic Lost World looks really good.
I mean, we're Sonic fans, so we gotta kind of pick between the two. So,
But realistically, the game of the year is actually probably going to be Arkham Origins, realistically.
well, or GTA 5, but we don't talk about that.
But right now, Rayman Legends, if you're a 2D platformer fan, which most of you old people like us are.
I'm only 18, so I'm kind of like right in between.
Okay, if you grew up with things like Sonic 1, Mario, hell, even the original Rayman, go get this fucking game. If you have a Wii U, go get this fucking game.
I mean, the only problem that you might have is not having enough money for it, but other than that, you need to get it if you don't have an excuse like that.
I mean, I got it for $40, so I got a deal.
How'd you get that for 40 bucks?
Amazon, man.
Oh, yeah.
And it was brand new and everything. It was brand new too, factory sealed and everything. And it was $40.
Lucky. Oh, also, if you have downloaded the Challenges app before the game came out, or like before August,
you get like this. First of all, if you didn't, you were stupid because that app was awesome.
And it's still there.
Yeah, it is. I deleted it because I don't need it anymore. But
well, now it's in the actual game. So if you got it before a certain date, you get a 70s disco Rayman.
I played as that Rayman for a while, actually.
My friend saw that. He's like, "Dude, that looks awesome. I just gotta play as that Rayman." I'm like, "All right, then." I've used it once.
Honestly, though, you people, you get this game. You have no excuse. You have no excuse to not get this game.
Well, that's about it. And we will see.
We could talk here. We could go on about every little detail, but we're not going to do that because we're Rage Play Comms. We don't go into detail.
Yeah, and you got to experience it for yourself, and then you'll have all these feels come out of you if you're a 2D platform fan.
This game makes you feel feels, man.
I haven't felt the feels in a long time. So that was basically...
It's crazy how...
It's amazing. Go get this game. Anyway, that's about it for this random ramble on Rayman Legends. So...
Hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys play this game and enjoy it because it is fantastic. And this is one of those few games where you could tell the creators really cared about what they were doing.
They gave a damn.
Like the game it's like Gurren Lagann. It's so ridiculous, but in all the right
ways. Yeah. Anyway, see yous
later.